Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Anime-chan. I just finished watching Jujutsu Kaisen episode 19, Black Flash, so this will be my review episode, review video. But first of all, thank you guys for being here, and I want to show something that I bought today. Bam, bam, bam! I was walking around at the mall playing Pokemon Go, and I always pop into this bookstore. Because I just really like buying books and looking at books and yeah. And there is sometimes a little bit of manga being sold in certain bookstores in South Africa. And today I saw that there was 3 volumes of Jujutsu Kaisen. Sadly they didn't have the first volume, but I did ask them to check with their other branches to find out if they could find it. And they did, and they'll call me when it's arrived. So here is my volume 2 with a purple background. I really like that. Here is my volume 3 with Nobara on the cover. And now that I absolutely love Nobara, I'm very happy. I really like this cover. And also, here is volume 3, which is my favorite one. Not only because it's yes, Gojo on the cover, but also I really love the blue and the black contrast with his white hair and his expression. I think it looks pretty amazing. I'm not sure up until what chapter is volume 3. Let me just see if I can quickly find out. It's from chapter 26 to chapter 34. Kyoto Sister School Goodwill Event Team Battle Part 1. So this is all things, I guess, that have already been adapted in the anime. So I don't know when I'll read it, but I would like to read it page by page instead of just looking at, some pages, as we've been doing. But yeah, I'm really excited about getting this full collection. The visuals look at those covers. Just, so pretty! We are already in volume 6. Okay, cool. So these are just the first 3. Damn! 6? Wow. And this is just the first 3, and it ends with the beginning of the event? Whew. Okay, I am going to make, so it is my birthday on the 24th of March, so in the next week or so I would like to make an Amazon wish list. So if anyone might want to buy me a birthday gift of Jujutsu Kaisen volumes, that would be really nice, but obviously no pressure. It's just if you'd like to. So yeah, I'll put the link to that probably in my reaction or my review of the next episode, not this one, the next one, because I still have to make a wish list, and it will just be filled with maybe some cosplay things and manga. But what did I want to say now? Yeah, anyway, I'm going to be talking about episode 19, Black Flash. First of all, holy crap, the visuals. How amazing was that? Let's take a look as lol instantly bought as soon as you post it. I don't know how that kind of stuff works. I've never done something like a wish list. But I mean, it would be really nice, and at least you guys, whenever you guys tip, you know exactly, or send bits, you guys know exactly what it's going for. I'm pretty open about what I spend my money on, since the support comes from you guys. Even though I know I don't need to be, but I'm pretty open about it. So at least this way, if people don't want to bid or tip or whatever, they can actually support the manga industry, which is obviously a very, very good thing, because we do want more anime. We do want these people being paid what they deserve. And yeah, it's very important to watch on official sites like Crunchyroll and buy the manga. Anyway, so let's quickly recap the episode. It began with these three. This guy kind of disappeared, didn't he? Where did he go at one point? I know I saw where Inumaki, what's his name? Inumaki, right? Shake. I saw where he was being taken away by the witch girl, like the one that like rides on a broom. I'm gonna call her the witch girl. So I know where he went, but I don't really know where. Don't say anything. But he could maybe pop up later. I don't know. That would be pretty interesting if there was a moment where he helped Todo and Yuji. Although maybe Kama was on the broom too. Okay. So I was just about to say maybe he was also taken away and I didn't see. So it started here with them. Inumaki, his voice. It was said that his voice, although he wasn't using powerful words, because of the strength of the cursed creature, it was affecting him very heavily, and his throat was basically like fucked. I love that you call Inumaki Shake. I sometimes forget. I know his name. If I think about it for a second, I definitely remember it, but sometimes I just like calling him Shake because it's so cute. But this was one of my favorite moments. Wow, I just love when he said blast away, or what did he say? Yeah, he said the blast away. I just love that so much. He has such a great VA. I know I checked last time who his VA is, but I forgot, so I'm gonna check again just quickly. Oh wait, I just saw something. Am I following you yet? Where is you? Fuck, why would I click profile picture? Oh yeah, I'm already following you. Okay, good. Anime. Jujutsu Kaisen. By the way, guys, if this is my anime list, so it's kind of like my anime list, but I like this one more. So if you guys have an anime list, please, you can share your link in the comments. I would love to follow you back if you're on there. Let me just see here. Jujutsu Kaisen. And then I just quickly want to remind myself who his VA is. Koki. Wait, that's in something new. Kono Sekai no Tanoshimikata. Secret story film. I don't know what that is. But I just limited to what is on my list. So, Tsuki, another character, newish character, Shigaraki, Ulgar from Astra Lost in Space, Rui. Very nice voice. Just a really sultry, I almost want to say. Wait, is sultry the right word? Sultry. Hot and humid. Attractive in a way that suggests a passionate nature. I think he has a sultry voice. Yeah, we skip Meruem because when I think of Meruem, I just think of things that I don't want to think of right now. But Meruem is a great character, don't get me wrong. But when I think of sultry, I think of Tsuki because he also has that energy about him. He has a bad boy, like, kind of attitude. He's a kid in the show. Fuck, man. Just leave me alone. Don't judge me. Ugar. All the characters that I mentioned, I can definitely hear this VA and like that sultry energy from, but with Meruem, I don't honestly think of him in that way. So that pause at Meruem, you love to see it. Inumaki speak. Kayla, did you say I'm thirsty? Okay, but yeah, that was a really great scene. I love that. And I love how he kind of stepped up to the plate when Megumi was going to, but then he was like, and then, Bwah! That looked amazing. And I mean, look at these visuals. And the sound effects. Honestly, very, very good. It was such a powerful start to the story. And then, what's her name? Maki showed up. That was really a really cool moment because I thought she said something about wait. You can't cut me with that dull blade. So I thought it was symbolically speaking that his power is not that strong. But then it might have been, she might have, I don't know, did she know Maki was on the way? I don't know. This is a very nice visual of Maki too. Like, oh my god, I can't get over the visuals. Like, look at this, look at it. How do you not love it? The expression, the transitions, the zooms and the, oh my goodness, okay, we'll get there. But just the visuals, like look at that expression too. Like it's pretty, so good. I mean, anyway, so then they were fighting against her for a little bit, but luckily, who shows up but Yuji and Todo, right? Like that was such a great, in many anime there are these kind of moments where our characters are kind of at a loss or at a, not on top, don't have the upper hand. And then new characters come, and usually that arrival, I mean, there are some shows that does it better than others, but this is an example of, wow, how amazing did that rip Miwa's sword. I wonder how Maki's gonna make it up to her. Well, I mean, I think Miwa would understand probably. Like it was not her fault. But this arrival was so great, and I think Kai said it felt like the end of an episode where yes, the heroes have arrived and they're gonna, protect the others and fight the bad guy. Like that just felt really awesome. But it's interesting considering that the bad guy in this case is working with, yes, a very bad guy, but this cursed spirit or cursed creature's main goal is, it sounds, very wholesome, almost, not wholesome, no, very noble, saving the earth and whatnot, and that is a good goal. We want to protect the earth, we want to protect nature, but she wants to kill all humans to do that. Like imagine me saying, I want to save all deer. I don't want deer to die anymore, so let's kill all lions. Like that doesn't sit well with me personally. So in the same way that although I understand that this cursed spirit or cursed energy, cursed creature, what do I call it? Although I understand that it's not evil per se, like, oh, I want to take over the world, or whatever. It's not enjoying killing people per se, but I still disagree with how she's going about saving the earth. You know what I'm saying? So, cursed spirit is right. I don't know. Spirit sounds so nice. So, like, cursed spirit, I feel like that's too nice. You're a cursed creature. Imagine you a woman, said you wanted to save all women, but you have to kill all men. Couldn't be toxic. She would probably achieve her goal, I guess, but how you go about that, not a good way, right? And it's not like women can't do bad things to each other. So, anyway, that was just a great arrival, and I definitely, despite the cursed spirit having a noble goal in the end, I'm glad that they're there to kind of beat hopefully some sense into it. I don't know. That guy in the flashback, the one with the patchwork face, I forget his name, said that Wait, I forgot what I was about to say. What is it talking about? Oh, said that they had reason, so there might be a way. They developed reason, so there might be a way to reason with this cursed spirit. And I don't think that that's impossible, actually, considering what he said. But I mean, her main goal right now is killing them. So I think that they, as much as they could try to reason with her, I also think, you know, fighting it self-defense is allowed, and their arrival was just like, yes, defeat her, protect Maki and the Megumi. I want to see it, Yuji and Todo's honeymoon. Oh, yes. So that's one other thing that I wanted to talk about in the episode. Yuji suddenly knew about this black flash, right? And although it was awesome to see, and I didn't feel like, oh, I'm missing much, I definitely felt like, you know, he said, oh, we just came back from this. He said something about his anger, and, you know, your friend is hurt, and we just came back from this honeymoon, and Yuji is suddenly calling him also best friend. It's not just him being delusional anymore or weird. So it definitely feels like we missed a little something. I don't know if they skipped over anything. I don't know if it's not necessary. Like, I can just imagine maybe they had a conversation. Maybe their fight went on a little bit longer. Maybe nothing. I haven't read the manga. I don't know. Wait, I'm going to take this off because I feel like I'm talking louder than I need to. And also I'm going to... It's a bit loud. What was I saying now? Oh, so although I don't think it's necessary, we could just kind of fill in the blanks for ourselves. I am curious, or I would like to see a little bit more of their honeymoon, or a little bit more of how Yuji learned about Black Flash, you know? Sukino's vessel, who is that man? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue here. That I just want to mention things that stand out to me. Black Flash felt like it could have been more even more impactful. Not, whoa, look at that. I didn't even see this. Wow. Holy crap. This is such a good visual. Damn. Actually, I want to take some screenshots. I should do that because there were so many nice moments, but anyway. Whoa, look how fast that goes. And how it's like crazy to think that this is such an amazing visual and we don't even see it for a full second. Like, that's insane. Okay, he has, all of this feels like, this looked really great. Wow, this visual, I remember feeling like, whoa. What? I just have to pause there. Wait, let me pause more. Whoa, look at that. Look at those freaking moments. Wait. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice this while watching because it happened so damn fast. Wow. Very cool. I love it. Black Flash. You can rewatch this whole show by, especially the fight scenes, you can just go like this. And then just to see how it looks frame by frame, and then just appreciate it as a whole. Like, wow. Pretty amazing. uh, Todo the chef, and then they had their whole conversation here. Nothing more I could say there. This! Ooh, and they were fighting in the freaking air, like... Don't falter. That range means its force and speed are weaker, okay? Oh, I didn't even read that. Look at that smooth movement. Like, I just really like that. Like, what? This is amazing. Oh my goodness. These kinds of movement, these kinds of scenes don't always look good when you pause it per se. Why am I saying per se today? What is with me and per se? But these moments don't necessarily look good when you pause it on a frame, but it looks so good in motion. Look at freaking Todo doing ballet in the back though. Look there. Look there. Freaking ballet. It's so cool to see them work together. Like, I just feel like they work together so well. I must have missed something. I just want to watch it again, honestly. With more pauses in between. Let's match our timing better. Yeah. Oh, and then it gets taken away and they're falling. And they work together. Brother! That was so freaking cool. That's brutal. However... that's pretty brutal. Would have been bad, though, if she could then... attack again, and then they're not together, so they wouldn't be able to... You are saying that per se, because I don't even know exactly what per se means. Per se, what is per se? Per se meaning. I just use it how I think it should be used, but I'm not sure. Per se is a Latin term which literally means by itself, in itself, or of itself. This means you're taking something out of its context to describe it in its own right. It is often misused in everyday speech. It has become a conversational buzzword. I don't know if I was... So, I think I used it right the first time. But I don't know about the second time. I was just then using it because I don't know why. What is this feeling? Okay, and then she learns about enjoying a fight, which is a little bit bad, considering that initially she was only fighting with the intention of saving the Earth, but now she's actually enjoying the fight, which sounds bad, but also is very human, because as humans, I believe we do enjoy challenge. Some of us more than others, but life is better when... well, at least I think so to some extent. We can't grow properly unless we experience some resistance. And I think that that's a very human thing. So her enjoying the fight, whatever. It links to me with the whole when he was talking about them having reason. Because it seems like they are very close to being human, and that's really interesting. My theory is that the Black Flash is the Divergence fist used correctly. I think we saw in an earlier episode that Todo taught Yuji a little about that. Yes. A little. Yes. Okay, so there was just a flashback about her and enjoying the fight. This is also a pretty nice visual. Oh fuck, you can't see, man. This is also a pretty, like, just that enjoyment expressing. It's very expressive, you know, like. and that makes it very meaningful and important. Like, it stands out to me. And then it ends. Time to unleash my technique. But then it ends. Oh my god, I was so unhappy with that ending. Not unhappy as in it was bad, just unhappy as in, no, I'm not ready for it to end. You're actually, but then remember, he said, you're actually much stronger, aren't you? So that worries me because, but not too much because Todo also talked about using his technique or something, you know? Wait, I'm looking for this. I want 4 screenshots so that I can tweet, because that's what I usually do. Damn it, I thought Megumi had nice eyelashes. My friendo. Those looked so funny. They were so in sync. I just want to screenshot one more thing. Ah, no. I like this. I kind of like, it's not nice as a, maybe as an individual, but I think it looks so cool in motion. So I still want to screenshot it. And also that screenshot represents his voice. So yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the score, episode score, seasonals. Jujutsu Kaisen episode 19. I think it would be like a 9.5 kind of episode if I had to guess, but I will do it category by category as usual. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Anderson actually recommended me taking a screenshot of that moment. Yeah, he blew me away. The screenshot is like Mira's character, blurry. Mira's character as a person? Okay, in terms of story, I would give it a 9. In terms of characters, I would give it a 9.5. Visuals, 10. Audio, 10. Enjoyment, 9.5, which gives an overall score of 9.6. The only thing that I think could have improved story, characters, and enjoyment was if there was a little bit more exposition in terms of Yuji and Todo's relationship, maybe. But that's just me. Anyone else would like to share their score? Anderson says 10 out of 10 for me. I think that was the best episode of the season. Thomir says 8.2. It was a good episode, but the second half wasn't as great. The fight in the end was a bit overwhelming, and I don't like when characters suddenly power up. Todo and Itadori never fought together before, but now they're perfectly, well, almost perfectly in sync, because he did say we should do it better. But I do understand what you're saying there. It would have been really nice because they were suddenly like both best friends. Todo is kind of a weirdo, so he immediately synced with Yuji and was like best friendo. But Yuji wasn't immediately like that. So I just feel like I missed the moment when Yuji also went from who is this guy trying to kill me to my best friendo. So yeah, I do agree there. Also, I don't like it when students seem like their teachers are not really necessary anymore to teach them because they learn another way a lot quicker. I don't like Todo. It's still great, but Jujutsu Kaisen just has high standards. Yes, I do understand what you're saying. You know, it's been amazing so far, so it needs to... When you're consistently amazing, your bar gets set like here. And then you have to... Compared to other anime, your bar is so much higher, so you have to keep building on that and do so much more to keep up with people's expectations. And it's not right or wrong, it's just, you know, it's how you feel. So I think 8.2 is still a very good score, and it's totally fair. Matty says, after seeing the visuals in slow-mo, I give it a 9.3. NJ Blaze, 9. Vasilij, 9.7. Soto says, this episode was 9.2. 9.5. -2 for the snake death reminder. So 7.5 from me. Oh, 2 points. Dark Shadow, Sotos loves snakes. So don't kill a snake. Don't remind him of a snake death. Dark Shadow, 9. Hunter, but how do you feel? What if a female snake eats a male snake? So it's snake eating and killing snake. How do you feel then about snake? Dark Shadow gives it a 9. Hunter gives it a 10 out of 10 episode, and 100 for Maki. Fight me. Anderson gives it, Yuji is kind of a weirdo too. Kind of. Yes, but not as much as Todo. Let's be real. Well, at least that's how I feel. Cherry says, same for me. I gave it a 9.5. The pacing is kind of fast for me. And the personal issue I have is that every time I get hyped for Megumi to show his abilities, it gets cut short. That is true. That is, I do get you there. But maybe it could be, it's not a definite, but it could be that they're making you want it, and they're making you want it, and then it will be so much sweeter when he shows us, you know, when the teasing stops. So it might not be good now, but in the end, the payoff will be great. So that is an interesting, like, on the way, you might score it slightly lower, but then that's why I do individual scores all throughout. Plus, at the end of the show, I give an overall score. Because sometimes you might not like something on the way, but once you see it as a whole, once you're able to look back on why they did certain things the way they did, it could change your opinion. And that is why I like scoring per episode and then an overall score at the end, and comparing that with my average score. Such a tease, the Jujutsu Kaisen producers. I can't recall the last time Megumi has won a fight. NJ Blaze, sorry, that one was from Nox and Cherry. Blaze says, during the first half of the season, even though the anime was amazing, I believed it may be overrated, but not anymore. Every episode gets better, and it's meeting the expectations. Anderson says the Megumi thing is clearly on purpose. What a tease. I wouldn't say clearly, because I never even thought about it until, you know, Cherry pointed it out, and then I thought about why it could, but it's, to me, yes, it seems like it's definitely teasing, but I wouldn't say that it's clear. If you don't think much about these kinds of things, it might not be clear, but once you think about possible things, it seems to be most likely that, considering how good the show is. Okay, that gives me an overall 9.6 out of 10 for the episode. And Michael, did you share the... You probably already shared the... Yes. Here we go. So Michael usually shares the manga panels with me, just some. Even though I will be reading the manga eventually, I don't mind in this case seeing some of the comparisons as I'm watching the anime. I think it's interesting, as long as hopefully nah, it's fine. I don't care in this case. It's nice. Read these next two together. I really like how this was done in the manga. Still great in the anime though. Okay, so first let's look at this one. Oh, you can't see. Okay, so this is the cover, what is this? The portrait of cursed family. A center color for the outburst of college versus cursed spirits. Interesting that other guy isn't here. I wonder why. This guy. Wait, let me show you. Since Katie showed her manga, I'm looking for Jujutsu Kaisen manga to buy. Yes. See, people who block my videos, I'm actually helping the sales of manga and anime. Cherry now wants to buy Jujutsu Kaisen because I bought Jujutsu Kaisen. So, sorry, I just had to point that out. What was I talking about? This guy. I'm curious why where is he? Suguru Geto. I'm curious why he's not part of this family portrait. And then I'm supposed to read the next two together. 1, 2. Okay. Wait, now I don't know which one is which. I guess not. No, I don't know which one's which. Wait. 1. Okay. Image 1, 2. Image 2. Okay, there we go. Inumaki Senpai. Any more and you will. Blast away. And then that, and then that. How, like, it looks good in the manga, but how much does the anime improve on this? I assume since he isn't a curse. He's not a curse?! I thought he was. I thought he was a curse. What did I miss? When? How? I didn't even know. When was it revealed? Humans can see him like in the cafe. Yeah. I'm not saying we don't know that. I'm saying when did I miss it? How did I miss it? Do you remember the restaurant scene? Yeah. I never thought about it that way. Yeah. I never thought about it that way. I just assumed, like, I don't know. I never thought about it. It was the restaurant episode. What did Vasilij say? When he was talking with the tree spirit after the Vulcan guy fought Gojo. Damn. Totally did not think that far. Did not know. Wow, I want to eat this. Interesting. Okay, cool. So he's not part of them, but he's working with them somehow. So anyway, this is pretty cool. These visuals, they're good. But damn, does the anime improve on them, right? You thought the blanket was my knee? No, it's the blankie. I always, if I wear a dress, I always keep a blankie on me because accidents happen and I need to be careful. No. I was saying to the people who block my videos that I do promote, you know, Crunchyroll and buying manga. So in the end, I hope that I'm advertising and bringing more hype to the show and causing more sales. What reaction scared you from Cherry? Sorry, there's blueberries in here and I want them. Okay, so I already said my opinion on those visuals. Next up, Special grade cursed tool, playful cloud. Ooh, I like this. I like it when, is this like a double page, like 2 pages? How do you say that? A double sprayed or? But I like it. It's very cool. I like how I can see the movement almost in this, you know. Whoosh. I like this part here, this corner, because it shows her far away, it shows her close, it shows her like not as, almost a little bit slightly closer, but in a different, you know. So that's pretty crash. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. It really, even the crash, it adds to the movement, even though it's a manga, because you know it goes crash. When was like, what? Oh, you're just talking about when Cherry called me Kyle. Okay, next up, this one. Ooh, totality. Wow, that's a pretty awesome visual right there. Very dark and ominous. With the exception of Unknown Abyss, Fushiguro's extension curse technique, his Ten Shikigami cannot be summoned again when completely destroyed. So that means that snake and that wolf-like creature. However, the cursed technique and power the Shikigami leaves behind are inherited by the other Shikigami. So now this one is stronger because these two died. But obviously then you don't want too many Shikigami because they have to divide the power. Whoa. Whoa. This looks better in the manga. Wow. Like, the animation surrounding the scene looked awesome, but as a standalone frame, as a standalone image, you know, by itself, this looks fucking amazing, right? Did the bird die? No, it just got hurt. The owl. That is fucking hilarious. Guys, look. So what I've been doing is I've been sucking the blueberries, holding it like by, and then I just eat it. But this time the blueberry juice on the inside got sucked out and came up to here, and I'm like, and now it's just the blueberry skin that's left. That's funny. Yeah, this is a really great image. Like, wow. Black flash. Cursed energy flashes black. Black flash. What? There it is. Look at his face. There it is. I like that face. Okay. So those are all the images. There did seem to be a few mistranslations in the episode concerning Black Flash. It said a trillionth of a second instead of a millionth, which isn't a huge deal, but also in the anime it said 2.5 times stronger, while in the manga it is to the power of 2.5. So like, instead of times 2.5, it's power quadrat, like I don't know how to explain that. It's math. I don't care. It's stronger. That's all I need to know. Gege even made a manga extra explaining that he wanted to be exponents instead of multiplication because the number ends up much bigger. Oh. Well, to someone like me who doesn't worry too much about power scaling in like a technical sense, or in like a when are you being like picky, or not picky but in detail? To me, you just kind of have to say 2.5, or whether you say 2.5 or by the power of 2.5, it's like, okay, stronger. Okay, but I do understand there's certain cases when it's important to know if it's 2.5 times versus 10.5 times. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand that. It's important for the distinction. Oh, I know what that is. We call it the same in German. Quadrat. Quadrat, yeah. I don't know what it is in English, to be honest. Todo has definitely got the overall best facial expressions in the whole manga for you. Honestly, for an attack that looks as insane as that, a 2.5 time power boost isn't that much. Yeah, that makes sense. Does make sense. I wonder why the anime changed it. They probably just did it in kind of a rush and didn't really care to understand why the difference is important. But that is more or less all I have to say for today about Jujutsu Kaisen episode. Which one was that? 19. So what do I have left? We have, I think it's 24 episodes total. So we'll be finishing with Jujutsu Kaisen a little over a month from now. So I think like 5 weeks. I will be watching episode 20 on Saturday, the 27th of February. The stream should start around 7:30 or 8 p.m. South African Standard Time. What is happening? What voice? Where's the voice? I don't hear voice. Where is the sound coming from? I don't know. What is happening? I don't know. Where's the tab? What tab is open? Huh? Oh, it's this. I had this tab open. It's called, I opened the wrong thing here. No. It's a CGP Grey video. Someone told me to watch it and I haven't had time to watch it, okay? So I kept the tab open. Sorry, I opened Adobe now. Let me just close that. So I've been wanting to watch this video, but I haven't had time. It's only 6 minutes long. And yeah, it was probably because I turned my PC off, and when I turned it back on, if you go onto a tab, it reloads. Only, like, it doesn't reload until you open the tab if you turned your PC off. So yeah, okay, sorry about that. But I mean, it seems like an interesting video, so if you guys want to check it out, this is, if you heard something interesting, I don't know what you heard because I couldn't hear anything. But yeah. It's called This Video Will Make You Angry, CGP Grey. I have no idea what it's about because I was sent, someone sent this to me to watch. I have seen from this channel though, this video on rules for rulers. So I've watched that and it seemed to be a very interesting channel, but I have not watched this video. So okay, but that's all I have to say today about Jujutsu Kaisen. Very excited to have the manga, very excited to read the manga eventually, because now I wasn't planning on doing that until, you know, I walked into the bookstore and saw that the bookstore was actually stocking them, and I was like, well, you know, the art is amazing, it's here, might as well start collecting them, right? Was the anime that changed the value or Crunchyroll mess up the subtitle? I think it was probably Crunchyroll, but I'm not sure about that. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Michael, for sending me the manga pages for comparison. And I will see you guys next week, Saturday, around 8 p.m. South African Standard Time for the next one. Bye.